other thing is that people want flat stomach.
You could bottle that.
Yes!
Good.
You want flat stomach, go after your flora, go after your microorganism in your digestive system. So anything for parasites, anything for yeast, anything with a probiotic, drink a lot of water, your stomach will decrease. But no matter what, you'll have a bit of decrease of your stomach. But do I suggest that you all go do that right away? No, because maybe your body is not ready to do that right now because it's not tested on you, right? And that's the point, right? That's what got me better. When we were able to test on me what I needed at that time. So you might come for, I want to reduce my weight, and we might have to deactivate tons of neural net before I can even work on your food because your body is not ready. Just like maybe, you wouldn't be ready to give up your pop. So, okay, your body will let to work somewhere else, decrease some of the inflammation somewhere else for you to start to say, oh, okay, now I could take my pop away. You see? So it depends, right? But if you go right to get the pop out, you will replace the pop with another addiction. And the thing is, everything that you do is an addiction, everything. But you can decide what you want to be addicted to. What works for you? What works to bring you success? That's what you should be addicted to, not the rest. Okay? So I want to step back a bit onto your environment because I think it's very important for you to understand the scope of that. So, okay, we have the environment, right, your thoughts and what surrounds you and all that. But where did it start? Where did your environment start? Yeah, in utero, when you were conceived. So the ovum and the sperm, the ovum itself had its own environment, right? That was what? The environment of your mom. And the sperm was the environment of your dad. And then they come together. So your environment is also made of your environment of your mom and your environment of your dad. And guess what? They say, some research has been done, that the way your parents lived, whatever they lived through, and what was their personal environment, 5 to 6 months before you were conceived, for your mom and dad, whatever their personal environment was, it's still influencing right now the way you live your life. That's how important it is. Okay, there's been a lot of research on mind-body connection. And, I'm sure the mind changes, can cause a change in your physiology, whatever you think, right? So, okay, that's not very difficult. I think it's not a big stretch to go there. But in the past 20 years, there's a large group of scientists that really have looked at this connection and has gone much deeper with that. And at this point, you can't really look at the mind and body connection because, again, you separate when you look at it that way. You really need to look at you as a full entity. So you have your work, you have what you eat, you have your personal life, you have your belief system, all of these interact with each other, right? So it's an entity, you're a full entity. You're not mind or body, you're a full package. And you need to look at that. You need to look at the full package. Otherwise, what you do is you're causing an imbalance somewhere in one area of your life. So let's say you're going for a goal of making $3 million a year, but you're making $20,000 right now. Yeah. So to make the $3 million a year, you don't have the mindset, right? You don't have the neural nets are activated for the $3 million. So there'll be lots of change to do, lots of work to do, most likely, right? So what will happen is you'll have to concentrate on your work. What happened then? Imbalance. everything is work, nothing is fun, nothing is personal, no time for relationship. You get angry with everything else that stays in your way. It's an imbalance. So if you have, you know, when you have imbalance like that because you've been one way too much or the other way too much, then it causes stress. Anybody experience that? Yeah. And stress, I think, you know, a little bit of stress I think is good for you because I think it makes you evolve. And as a being on this earth, we all need to evolve, right? That's one of the function of the cells, to evolve, right? We came from really, I don't know, maybe 2 cells and we evolved. So maybe we were in the tree and we evolved, whatever it is. But we need to evolve. That's part of us. That's why we're here, to evolve. So we need to evolve. So I think a little bit of stress is good for that. But it's when you have too much that now you're becoming to have a big imbalance. And how do you remove the stress, right? How do you remove the stress? But how you remove the stress is that you change your perception. That's all. You change your perception. Once you change your perception that you have about yourself that is not working for you, and about the world that is not working for you, it's incredible how the stress will decrease. Not only the stress will decrease, opportunities that will help you on your path will come your way. You will manifest your life a lot easier. You change your perception. How do we do that? By deactivating those neural pathways and those neural nets, right?